Hey everyone, and welcome back to Studio 3B. Today I wanted to review two keyboards I got from Keychron, the V5 Max, which is a 96% keyboard, and the Keychron V6, the full-size keyboard. Long story short, I got the 96% keyboard thinking that that was the right one for me because it had a number pad on the right hand side and the arrows and everything. So I thought that that was what I needed, and I got the Bluetooth and RF features as well as the USB connectivity. And basically what I wanted was a mechanical keyboard, and I wanted a consistent experience between my work office and my home. So I was basically sick and tired of having different types of keyboards no matter where I went. And I wanted a more reliable, consistent experience where the keys are all in the same spot and the height of the keys are all the same and the feel of the keys are the same. So I was talking to some friends at work and they're all into these mechanical keyboards, so I looked into it. Looks like they're maintainable, repairable. You could take the keycaps off physically and replace the switches if they go bad. And you can get into the hobbyist thing of like tweaking them and everything like that. But basically for me, maintenance is an important thing. I've went through so many keyboards in my life. I mean, even the expensive Apple keyboards. One appealing reason why I went to the mechanical keyboard was literally just to be able to maintain it myself. That being said, I started with the 96% keyboard, and turned out it wasn't exactly what I was looking for because the keys were in different spots. So here's the 96% keyboard. It is, got the number pads and everything. It's got a nice volume knob right here, and all the keys are pretty much in the right spot, except for the thing is that the arrow keys take up the spot where the enter key, right under the enter key. That's a little bit different than what I'm used to. Also, the delete key is in a different spot than I'm used to, and I hit delete all the time. I type in the terminal and I'm always hitting delete because I'm always typing the wrong thing. So that's pretty much a big deal for me. So what happened was, between work and home and different keyboards, I would always be hitting the wrong key. I'd be hitting the num clear button versus the delete key, and that was messing me up altogether. So eventually I went back and got the full size. This is the full size. So this is, the other one was 96%. This, I guess, is 100%. This is what I'm more used to. See, the arrow keys are not taking up the spot underneath the enter key, and the delete key is more down to the right. So the volume knob, still is there. It's in a different spot, but you also have a few extra keys over here and the number pads over here. So that's pretty much like a standard keyboard layout that I grew up with, that I'm used to. That being said, another difference between these two keyboards that I got was the smaller keyboard. I used red switches. Now, the red switches are more smooth. They have like a buttery feel to it. They still have like a clickety sound to it, but they're more smooth and less resistance on your finger when you're typing. That might be appealing to some people. Some people might prefer less pressure when you're typing. For me, the 100% keyboard, I got the brown switches. So brown switches have more of a tactile feel. There's a little bit of a push and a click, a little bit louder of a key. The brown switches definitely have like more of like a button type press to it versus a smooth, like buttery feel to it. So that's what I went for that. I kind of like the feedback and the tactile feel of the brown switches. One bonus of these keyboards, it may be a bonus to some people, it may not, but there is an RGB display feature that comes from behind the keys, and you can change what the patterns are of the RGB displays. There's a certain key combination you could press, and you can iterate through all the different color combinations, basically. So that might be cool for some of you gamers out there who like the stripped out keyboards and everything like that. Besides that, it comes with some extra keys. It comes with replacement keys for the enter and escape to get those back to the black color if you don't like the red. It does come with a key puller. It comes with a USB cable, and it goes USB-C to USB-C, but it does come with a USB-C to USB-A adapter. So if you have an older computer with just USB-A ports. You're all set to go with that. The smaller model that I got also was more beefed up and has RF feature and Bluetooth feature, so you can connect through Bluetooth or RF wirelessly. So it was a little bit more expensive in the beginning, as well as you can connect through USB too. So if you get the full max keyboard with the wireless and Bluetooth, you can also connect through USB if you want to charge it or just have a stronger connection. Also, it does come with a few toggle switches. So on this back of it, you could toggle between Windows and Mac. So Windows and Linux are on one toggle switch, and Mac, iOS are on the other toggle switch. This smaller keyboard also, because of the wireless features, lets you choose which input you're using. So you could use 2.5 gigahertz cable or Bluetooth. So for the bigger keyboard, I got the more simple version, just USB connectivity. I don't really use wireless too much, and I could switch between Windows and Mac. So there's one toggle switch. So that being said, that's pretty much most of the features. I mean, the volume knob is super nice. You don't realize how much you adjust the volume when you're listening to music than when you actually have a volume knob that you can get used to using. That's pretty cool. It does have the standard feet that can pop out. So if you like a higher angle, a steeper angle on your typing, you could do that. Besides that, it's pretty much just a keyboard, so you just do your standard stuff. But it's also very sleek, it's stylish, maintainable, upgradable, and it has those glowing lights, which is eye-catching for some people. So that being said, this is pretty much my review of these keyboards. I like them very much. I do prefer the standard layout over the 96%, and it just makes typing and everyday life at the computer a little more enjoyable. Thanks for liking this video, and please subscribe to my channel for more audio and technology content.